Hey, what's up, people? Muchas gracias. Thank you very much for logging into dondinero717inc.com, dondinero717inc.com. I want to thank you guys for checking in. I am Don Dinero. Yo soy un Dinero. I've been in this game over 12 years, más de 12 años, como un artista. I mean, my parents came from Cuba with nothing. I was born and raised in New York. Yo nací en Nueva York. Mi padre era de Cuba sin nada. And, hip-hop was in my blood. I was able to see it on the streets. I grew up with hip-hop. Yo nací con el hip-hop en mi sangre. Y, that just sparked something in me that I was like, wow, I want to see that. I remember when I first heard Sugar Hill Gang, Run DMC. So, cuando yo primero escuché esos artistas, esa fue la influencia que me tiré para más o menos ser un rapper. And, in 2002, I dropped. First I opened a label with my brother, abrí una disquera con mi hermano, Last Laugh Entertainment. That didn't work out so good, but we kind of understood the business. Ese negocio con Last Laugh no trabajaba bien, pero entendimos el negocio y echamos para adelante de esa manera. And then, I decided to do an all-Spanish album. I was influenced by Pun, the whole Terror Squad, all the Latinos at the time that were popping. And I seen that Latinos needed a market. At the moment, there was no reggaeton, no había reggaeton en los Estados Unidos, in the U.S. I think you only had El General, Magic Juan, Fulanito. So esos eran los grupos en ese momento que estaban. Yo salí con una canción called Pana Pana. Did an all-Spanish hip-hop album called Que Volá. As you see, it's on there. You can check my website. And Que Volá fue la canción que pagada. Abrió un movimiento. It opened a lot of doors for the Latin urban market. But I do Latin hip-hop. And at first people said, what's that? Because hip-hop is from the United States. Hip-hop viene de los Estados Unidos, nació y creció aquí. And it's basically, Latinos from the United States and all over the world influenced by the hip-hop culture and trying to express themselves. La influencia que ha tenido el movimiento latino hip-hop fue grande y por eso tantos latinos se tiran ahora para ser raperos porque quieren expresarse de esa manera. And, I opened doors. Pana Pana came out. I sold a lot of records. Universal came on board. Vendí muchos discos. Universal fue que vino después de 8 meses, after 8 months. And then I signed a major distribution deal. First urban artist to sign a major distribution deal at that time. And I continued to sell more records with them. And then at the moment, with Pana Pana and Desahogo, both my singles opening up the market, I charted top 20 Billboard. I was the first independent urban artist to ever chart top 20 Billboard, as an independent, no major distribution at the moment. And then, reggaeton, Hurricane came through, and artists like Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, and they just brought an incredible amount of music with that urban flow, and that only expanded the market, but I continued to do hip-hop. So in 2005, I dropped Ahora Que Sí. I was the first artist to get a joint venture with Universal. I wanted to thank Johnny Echevarria, at the moment president, Walter Combs was the vice president, my big brother, for helping me out with that. And it was a power move for me. Era una movida grande para tener mi propia disquera y poder controlar mi música y echar para adelante. And that's what I did. I dropped Arte La Calle, but at the time, Arte La Calle, it wasn't fitting the programming, Reggaeton was being programmed all over. Arte La Calle, la programación en ese momento era tanto reggaetón que no cabía la música mía, but I continued to push my hip-hop, and Ahora Que Sí was a successful album for me, because it was my first album off the joint venture, even though it didn't hit the top of the charts, because I wouldn't get any radio play in New York, because all the programming was reggaeton, Miami too, but the West Coast showed me a lot of love, and other countries continued to show me love, so I continued to do that. Then I dropped in 2006, I dropped El Último Guerrero, which was the last album off the joint venture. First singles was with Nori, Muévete. Primer sencillo era con Nori, Muévete. And, that album also, in the reggaeton mainstream world, not too much programming, the West Coast showed me love. Centro y Suramérica siempre apoyaron ese disco Último Guerrero, que hoy en día they continue to listen to it. And then from there, I've kind of gone on this voice to figure out what's my next move. So then I dropped an English album, I dropped a mixtape, the The American Dream. That's on Dat Piff. You can go check that one out. Y más o menos en ese momento, 2007, 2008, I was figuring out 2007, 2008, kind of where I was going to go with this. I seen the Latin urban movement expand, but the reggaeton was kind of coming down because it's redundant. La mayoría de los artistas had to be from Puerto Rico in order to get to where they need to get to. And then I continue to see my hip-hop movement expand. I want to send a big shout-out to all my Block Roll members all over the world. My man Screw really opened doors for all of us. You know, Akon, Joel Ortiz, Temperamento. A lot of artists have been able to definitely expand. So El Movimiento Block Roll is worldwide now. And it's basically love, loyalty, respect, being a leader. Who's going to lead us without trying to rob and cheat us? And that's kind of what we're bringing to the game right now. So, you know, in 2011, I dropped the Spanish Frank Sinatra, which was a original album mixtape to get people kind of that whole flow of my English flow. Y para que la gente entendiera un poquitico. De ahí salió Cheat on My Girl. A lot of good hits from that. And now I'm in the purpose of working, you know, my new English album called Who Said I Left You, and then the Spanish mixtape called Latin America's Most Wanted. So I kind of wanted to bring you up to date, something new and different. You know, I just wanted to tell you about my life and why I'm here and what I represent. Latin hip-hop is a true movement. It's worldwide. Latinos want to participate in this. I think all the major labels and everyone that's out there should take a note and see that we're just trying to lead the way. And as a leader, I will continue to try to open doors para que todo el mundo vea que tengo una oportunidad de participar en lo que es el movimiento de hip-hop. And, you know, thank you for coming to the website. Stay tuned for a lot of incredible things from Don Dinero. I hope you love the website. Peace, love, loyalty, respect. Who's going to lead us without trying to rob and cheat us? It is what it is, baby. Block Roll.